Welcome to Booted Dudes on the Run. Today, the dudes ride to Copenhagen.
Hello and welcome to Booted Dudes, episode 3. Booted Dudes on the Run, episode 3, actually. My name is Michael.
My name is Hans.
And we are on a ferry right now. So, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell if we should be talking really quietly, because there's a lot of people, or talking really loud, because nobody can hear us otherwise. We are on our way to Copenhagen, once again. And there's going to be one big last official Doomtown tournament, I think. Hans, how does that make you feel?
Very good, and I'm looking forward to it. I brought my horse deck.
Do tell me more about your horse deck.
Actually, I've been talking about the horse deck quite some time now, and I think at least with the last expansion packs, it's viable. At least I won against you every time.
Yep. So, what's the latest addition you made to your horse deck? Don't you have Calling the Cavalry? Because that card sounds really good.
Actually not. I was thinking about it, but maybe I make the change this evening, but I don't think so. No, the latest edition was, I don't know. Please talk about your deck.
Well, I'm glad you asked. I had no idea what to play until yesterday night, when I frantically threw together something, which is always a good sign for a tournament when you do that. That never goes wrong, you know. I really wanted to try out one of the new factions, and I decided to go with Justice in Exile, the new Law Dogs outfit. Yeah. And I built a deck that is very straight shooty deck. It gives a lot of bounty, and then I have some good old-fashioned hangings in there, just in case I play against influence-heavy decks.
That's a good idea, I think. Because last time, I don't know about the tiebreaker this time, there was a lot of influence going on and not so much control points. So maybe you have the right choice.
Well, we'll see. And actually, the idea for this deck came to me kind of last time we were in Copenhagen, because I played against, I think it was Kasper Mikkel Sørensen. And he had this Law Dogs deck, and I thought I had the game in the bag because it looked like really good for me. And then in the last turn, he installed legal instruments and moved all of his deputies there, and suddenly he had like all the influence. And then he won because influence was the tiebreaker. So my deck plays legal instruments as well.
It doesn't matter to me because you have only 5 influence at any given location.
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, anything else we are anticipating? Anything special you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to play against some of the English guys who are supposed to be there. That will be really fun to have like I think they have a bigger meta, but that's not really difficult compared to our two-person meta.
Yeah, I always think it's so stressful to play against new people, because I remember playing last time in Copenhagen and there were like these people I've never met before and they were super nice, but you know, then they took out their decks and I was like, oh god, I have no idea what this deck is trying to achieve, you know. Okay, so I guess we're going to arrive in Denmark first and then we're going to continue talking, maybe with Benni as well. That would be nice.
That would be cool.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We are here at the
Blågårdens Brætspilsklub.
And just to give you a very short snapshot of the current Danish matter, we have asked everybody like who they are and what did they bring to the tournament. So let's start with Anders.
Hi, I'm Anders. So I kind of arranged the tournament and didn't play until the last round because of a player who had to go. So I brought, of course, the Quarterman deck, and the ace in the Quarterman deck was, of course, Quarterman. He was great, and having an 8-bullet Nicholas Kramer with 2 Hydro Punches is always fun in Main Street. So bring more Quartermans.
All right, so who's next?
I can do that, but I have no MVP because I lost all my games. So Yeah. So I was actually. So my name is Mads. I brought the Law Dogs, the new Law Dogs faction, Justice in Exile, and lost.
All right.
Hi, I'm Benny. I'm stuck at being a deputy, not the sheriff, so I have to be content with that. I brought a real horse deck with the regulators, new Morgan outfit, and it was very fun to play, but didn't work out as I had hoped. So sad for me.
All right, thanks.
Hi, I'm Michael Svansson from Sweden. I played an Oddities of Nature deck. Yeah, I'm very much stuck with not winning a single tournament ever, and I followed that suit. But the MVP in my deck was Ivor Hawley.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So what was like the best abominations from Boot Hill you got with playing Ivor?
Everyone, all of them.
All right.
Rob approves of this message. I played an bog standard old Law Dogs Aces and 8 decks from the beginning of the fucking game, and well, it works out because it's fairly solid. I have an age-old tradition of playing 2 old decks for environments and lucking out, so yeah, sure, go ahead.
Did you ever make a Dead Man's Hand?
No, it was close to it, but I needed one manipulation every time. It's just like, oh, frustration. But it's there. It just needs a little streamlining.
All right.
Little streamlining.
Thanks. And last but not least,
I'm Daniel. I played Abrams Crusaders, mainly to try out Father Tolarius to see if he would help. It was okay, but I hadn't adjusted my deck entirely well enough for what he does.
So what miracles did you bring?
Lay on Hands, because I could tutor it in, and what was the other one? Confession. Confession, and the 2... can't recall.
All right, so I have a confession to make. I did enjoy this day a lot, as I think did everyone. So we're going to grab some snacks and maybe come back to play board games.
Hi, so these are the booted dudes back on the ferry. It's me and Michael heading home. So Michael, how did you fare?
Well, I did have a great time. I hanged some people. That was most important to me. I did end up winning the whole thing. So I'm the sheriff for now. Yay.
And I'm the runner-up.
Yeah, we did play each other in the finals, which was kind of weird because we already played on the train to Copenhagen 2 times. But, why not play 2 more times all in all? I was having a really great time. I was expecting a meta that was very shootout happy because that was what it was like last time we were in
last
Copenhagen.
year.
Yeah, and it still was very shootout happy. And so luckily in that meta, having a lot of shootout actions and a lot of cheating resolutions was viable, and so I could do some really nasty things sometimes.
But there weren't decks like the Poor Man's Revolver, where you have many shootouts where your action cards are actually diminished.
Yeah,
because you only have like 3 action cards, and there are like 5 shootouts each round, and you cannot control them all.
Yeah,
that was luck.
Yeah. Just to share the most funny moment we had, I think for me it was a little episode where I had a shotgun on a guy and he had 3 bullets all in all, and my opponent, Mikkel from Sweden, he moved in his Huckster with Shadow Walk, so he could immediately make another shootout play, and he was casting Blood Curse, which would have reduced my dude's bullets to 2, so the shotgun wouldn't be able to do anything anymore. And then, unfortunately, he drew one of the few cards in his deck that didn't make the pull, so he just jumped in, fizzled with the Blood Curse, and then I shotgunned him.
So sad.
Poor guy, yeah. So Hans, how about you?
Yeah, actually, I want to share 2 moments. The first moment is a sad moment where Robert, also from Sweden, in a big fight, killed Maggie Harris with Gina Tailfeather. on Maggie Harris' job.
Like 1-on-1?
1-on-1. But that game was a slugfest. So I think I went 10 times through my deck. And in the end, I was only drawing cheating hands.
You did play a lot of games that were really long. I think the funniest one was you playing Benni, and you were both bringing almost exactly the same horse deck.
Yeah.
And I just looked over at your table from time to time, and I would just see, like, there was, I think, 10 cards in Town Square, but it was just 4 dudes. But each dude had a horse and an Espuelas and something else.
There were like 10 horses in play. And the other funny moments were with my deck riding down people on donkeys.
You did it like, you double did it.
Yeah.
You double rode down someone with 2 Pedros.
Yeah, 2 Pedros, yeah. Pedro attack. But Pedro was kind of my MVP.
Oh, yeah.
He's like so good. You can pistol whip the guys. He's a sidekick. He's really like the best horse, and he isn't one. That's like tragic.
Yeah.
The tragic of the horse deck.
I think MVP in my deck, apart from the shotgun, which was really good because there was a lot of low value dudes, I think most important was actually the good old fashioned hanging. Because my deck is not very good at playing the long control game. I don't have a lot of control points I can generate. I only play 7 deeds, and so being able to sometimes luckily hang someone like Irving Peterson or Carl Odette first round.
Yeah, like you did with me.
Oh, I did that with you. That kind of takes away 2 influence and gives you a control point for your leader, so it's a very big swing, and I felt that most opponents couldn't get up again after that, because then they can't play deeds, otherwise they would introduce too much control to the game.
Yeah, you're right.
And that was kind of what I needed most. So, how did we like the organization and the people in Copenhagen?
Everything was really, really nice.
Yeah.
And after the good organized tourney, actually it was a little bit sad that there were only like 9 people.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. Because there was supposed to be people from UK.
Yeah,
I guess.
But they weren't there out of many reasons, we heard. And I think the people from Sweden didn't come because there was some 40k tourney, which is actually not a good
That's
excuse.
not a reason. Come on.
So, yeah, that would have been fun. And after the tourney, we actually played some Forbidden Stars.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
And Anders said it only takes 2.5 hours, which is like...
And it took 5 hours and we didn't finish, I think.
Yeah. And we were playing the German Chaos team.
Yeah, I think we were like everybody's nightmare because we took forever, because everything that everyone else just plays a command token and the next player's up, we were like always having a German board meeting and going like, no, we need to do that first. So sorry about that, guys. I think a good chunk of the 5 hours comes down to having 2 Chaos players.
But Anders is also really slow.
Don't hate him. We're supposed to be nice people, Hans. So, yeah. Actually, I think in retrospect, we should have been like the German Chaos group, which would mean that you place an order, I don't know what it does, and then I place an order, and you don't know what it does.
Yeah, that
and so we would just alternate doing random stuff that doesn't add up in the end.
Yeah, like the Chaos Gods would.
Probably.
Yeah.
So, we did learn that. And
good game. It was a good game.
It was great.
I liked it.
And the tourney, all in all, was organized very well. I would like to add the tournament had a lot of swag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. And the door price was, like, very affordable. So that was definitely very generous of the people from Copenhagen.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And a lot of swag to go around. How many Jacqueline Ishams do we have now each?
5.
Yeah. Maybe we're going to give away some for some listeners?
Yeah, that could be.
We should do that. We're going to do that next episode.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to boot home. I'm really booted. And I have work to do today, so that's not going to be great. But I think everybody is a bit sleepy today who was playing Forbidden Stars last night.
Okay, so good night then.
Yeah, probably. Good night.